Hi, and welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We've been filming today at Monona Academy of Dance. Had a great time so far.
Absolutely, we have some great guests.
Yeah, some great guests. And now the guest you've been waiting for, as promised, we've got Jo Jean herself, who's here to share some great information with us. Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you for being here.
We were chatting before we got started a little bit about New York because you just got back.
Yeah, I just got back last night. So
oh my gosh, what an
spent 2
experience.
days there, and it's very exciting. I really went to see one of my former students, Michael Hartung, who's performing in Hello Dolly with Bernadette Peters.
Oh, wow.
So exciting. We were like three rows from the front, and it was amazing.
What
That's
an
so awesome.
experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him.
You have so many of those connections. I mean, it's really amazing the number of people that you've taught over the years who've started here at Dance Wisconsin and then ended up in these big productions on Broadway and all these places.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Really exciting.
a lot of people, a lot of talented people really owe a lot to you, I think, here. So
Yeah, and I mean, that's a lot of my reward, and
Yeah.
you know, and that's why even as a parent, you know, it's like if my child really wanted to dance, I would bring them to me, you
Right.
know, because
Right.
you know, I have so much to give to my
Right.
students and opportunities and
Yeah.
training them. I mean, Michael, he said, you know, I got all my training here from you,
Yeah.
and then when he went to college, he said in college they taught him how to audition.
Sure, okay.
So he had all his foundation. I mean, he was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, he could sing and act and dance, and so
That's
it was,
awesome.
Yeah, it was.
And speaking of auditions, you have auditions coming up for Dance
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yes,
Talk a little bit
on
about that.
May 10th.
Okay.
It's a Thursday night. We have auditions for any dancer 12 and older.
Okay.
And I mean, Dance Wisconsin's open to any dancer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just really want to dance.
Right.
And we give them opportunities to perform. That's mainly what we
Mm-hmm.
do with the nonprofit. It's performing, because we do our fall show and Nutcracker and a spring show. And that really trains the dancer to know what it's like to be in a professional company.
Yes.
Because when we start setting pieces, they dance all day.
Yes.
And then you perform at night, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to build up your stamina.
Right.
So it's really, you know, important. And we're the only, you know, company in the state that belongs to Regional Dance America that offers these opportunities. So
Got to build up the stamina, build up the
Yeah.
calluses, all those things. And
Yeah, and people don't need to send their children to Chicago or,
Right.
you know, out of state, because we can give them these experiences and train them
Mm-hmm.
so that they can move right into a company out of high school or into a really good college program and be assured that they'll make it.
yeah,
Oh, That's
absolutely.
really interesting. Along the lines of the auditions, too, not being a dancer myself, I'm curious what that looks like. What does an audition usually entail?
Well, it's mainly a class
Hmm.
is what we do for, you know, you have your bar and your center and different combinations. But, you know, a lot of times, like if you audition on Broadway, a lot of times, you know, you stand up and first it's typecasting, you know, they're looking
Right.
for a
Sure.
blonde or they're, you know, a short person or, you know, a certain style. So a lot of times you don't even get to perform. So that can be really, you know, demeaning and, you
Right.
know,
Sure.
discouraging.
Right.
But you know, I think a lot of times now people really give you the opportunity to really show what you can do,
Right.
because there's other opportunities. You know, you audition and they might go, oh, you know, I remember that person a few months ago. We need to call them back, and
Yeah.
so you have to make an impression.
Yeah.
You might not get the call back for the role that you're originally auditioning
Right.
for, but you might get a surprise call back
Right,
later on.
right.
Yeah,
That's very
yeah.
cool.
That's really interesting. I want to chat a little bit about the upcoming season as well.
Yeah, we have a really exciting season because in the fall we're planning to work with Milwaukee Ballet, their second company, and bring them in. I was a member of that company, and I really want to help promote them and bring them to Madison. You know, they're just so awesome, and Madison doesn't get to see a lot of ballet.
Right.
And the company has grown so much,
Yes.
and they're just so wonderful, and people in Madison need to see that. So we're going to, you know, be collaborating and working with them. And then we have our Nutcracker, our 42nd season of
Yes.
producing the Nutcracker.
Love that.
You know, we have live orchestra and
Yeah.
guest artists, and last year was very special because I could bring in one of my former students as a guest artist.
Yes.
So, you know, that to me is really important, to train our people to go out and perform and bring them back so
Yeah.
our young people can see that they're able to do these things.
Yeah.
And then in the spring, I'm hoping to do older classic ballet, La Fille Gardée. It's a
Okay.
really fun ballet. You know, it's hard to sell, but it's you know, like about a farming community, and it's a comedy, and it's just lots of fun.
Okay, great. That's so fantastic. So you have a festival coming up, RDA Festival. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, the end of May, because we belong to Regional Dance America, every year we host a festival. And this year it's going to be here in Madison at the UW at Lathrop Hall and performances at Shannon Hall. We have classes all day from faculty from around the country. They're flying in here. A lot of them will be offering scholarships to either their companies or to colleges. We have college recruiters. And then in the evenings, we have performances from all the different companies. There's 12 different companies coming. And it's so cool because on Thursday evenings, like the emerging night, and we have 3 pieces from 3 of our young choreographers that are going to be showcased.
Wow.
And then on Friday night, we have a piece, and then on Saturday night, it's our gala night, and that's really the strongest pieces, and we have one of our pieces is performing then too. So we have a busy 3-day.
Yeah, I would say.
It's really
Do
exciting.
you teach choreography here? Is that
Yes,
something?
yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
A lot of my teachers started when they were little, and now they're doing choreography, and they're passing this along to our young people.
Yeah.
So it's really, really exciting.
Wow, what a skill to
Yeah,
have.
and even one of the faculty that I'm bringing in is one of my former students, and he's now in charge of the second company at Nashville Ballet and the whole school.
Wow.
So it's really exciting, and just to show you how the world is so small, when we were watching Carousel on Broadway Wednesday night, we were sitting next to 2 young men, and the one guy had danced with Nashville Ballet, and I go, "Do you know Nick Mulliken?" "Yes." "He was my student." Really? Oh my goodness.
It's probably like, you know, they talk about the 6 degrees of separation. There's probably only like 1 or 2 degrees of separation from Joe Jean in the dance world, I would guess.
Do we have time to talk about summer? We got about a minute. Can you give us a quick preview?
Well, I mean, the biggest, most exciting thing is this year's our celebration of our 70th year of the recital. So I'm reaching out to alumni to come and see our performance, be a part of it, even advertise in our program, or come just be at our reception and share stories. And that's June 2nd and 3rd at the Mippy Theater. So that's, I mean, it's just really an exciting time, and I encourage people to come and share and reach out to other people. And dancing's so much fun.
Yes.
Bring your kids here. We have a great time.
Yeah, that's really nice to know. You have so much happening, but if you are watching and you or someone you know has a kiddo who might be looking for a really special experience, you don't have to go to the big city. It's right here in Monona. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank
Joji.
you, thank you.
Love being here.
Good.
All right, that's our show. Thanks all of our guests for joining us. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time here on Wisconsin Family.